Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Ticket to Ride First Journey is a children's version of Ticket to Ride. Many people say, hey, I just want to jump my kids riding a Ticket to Ride, and that is fine. But this is a very beautiful kids version. They can sit down and play. It's very easy. I mean, you can start out probably 3 or 4 years old on this one and get them just doing routes and get them collecting cards and understanding the concepts that are in it. And my kids have had a great time. It's got a great app also that they like to play. My kids are starting to move up where they can play like the little box Ticket to Ride or the bigger one. They can definitely comprehend that. And we have a great time with that. But this was a great memory building experience to have this Ticket to Ride First Journey. Very simple, plays very quick, big chunky parts for the kids. You can just give them their own version of Ticket to Ride and let them roll. Everything is condensed down. The rules are simpler, the routes are shorter, and the points are easier to score. It's a great version of Ticket to Ride and one of the best children's game out on the market. One I highly, highly, highly recommend. Great stepping stone for kids. And this one needs to be in almost every kid's collection. Ticket to Ride First Journey, a definite keeper. So here's Ticket to Ride First Journey by Days of Wonder. You can see it's a very attractive case that you have here. And this will be United States map that you're looking at. Get a rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. Now look right here, you can see you have a little place to put your finger there to get this out, which is great. We'll take a look at the book in a minute. Here's what the card's going to look like. You're going to have different colors and different icons that you can see. So if you're colorblind, that won't be a problem. And the back of the cards will just say Ticket to Ride First Journey. On this set, you're going to have the ticket that you'll see here, and then you'll have a couple of information about where you're going with pictures of that little bit of cute. You can have a bunch of these that will be in the game, and there's plenty of these in that the kids will be utilizing. This is what the trains will look like that you'll have. They're just little big plastic trains. They're really good for little fingers here. They're going to have 4 different colors, the blue, the green, yellow, and red, and you're going to get any number of those in different colors. So here's what the board looks like. You can see you can have different little cities you'll go through. Everything's really big, as you can see in here. And I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see that there's icons to make it a little bit easier. And the colors are easily distinctive with the icons here also. So you can easily see where everything is. And everything is just kind of big and clunky. And as you can tell from the big trains that you're going to get in the game, they're easily going to fit on these spaces here. They will fit perfectly as you go through. Very nice pieces indeed. Start the game, everybody's going to receive 2 of these ticket cards, and you'll receive 4 cards in your hand. You get all the trains of your color, and you're ready to start playing. Setup is that easy. On your turn, you can do one of 2 things. So you can take your deck of cards here, and you can draw 2 cards, put them in your hand, and that's your turn. The other thing you can do is start claiming areas of the board. So if you want to claim an area of the board, you need to have colors that match where you want to build at and the number of cards. So if I wanted to claim these 2 green, I could discard 2 green cards out of my hand and put my 2 trains down here, and now I have that route from Denver to Kansas City. Someone else can come in and take the white spot of it. I cannot, because you can only own one of these routes. You can't block somebody there. Now, let's say I wanted to build here from Albuquerque to Dallas, and I did not build there. I could have also given up my 2 cards and put my 2 trains down, and that could have been a route that I paid for also. Now, mind you, you're going to have these wild cards. So if I didn't have the 2 green cards, let's say I only had 1, I could have spent one of these wilds, and now that would give me the 2 green cards that I would have needed. So in order to win the game, you'll need to claim 6 of these and complete them. Each time you complete them, you're going to draw a new one. So in this case, this one tells me I need to get from New York to Atlanta. So there is New York, and here is Atlanta. I could go this way and build trains. I could go this way and build trains. I could go this way and build trains. It doesn't matter. As long as my trains can be continuous motion down to Atlanta, I would claim this card, flip it over. I've got one of these done. I would draw a new card, and now I have new goals. So the first person to get all 6 done will claim the golden ticket and be the winner of the game. Who should buy this game? Anybody with kids. I think, you know, in the laughable world where every kid should have board games, I think this is one of the games that top 10 games for kids that everybody should have. It's a great stepping stone into further Ticket to Ride. I think it will open up the avenues of, you know, games aren't just roll and move, and you can get your kids playing at a fairly young age. The icons, you know, it's learning about going to these cities. It has a complete package. This is one, it's a no-brainer. Get this one for your kids and have a great time.